What's up, guys? Joel Hoffman here, coming to you straight from the underground. Underground motivation, lifting people from rock bottom. I'm here with my boy Robert Rubio today. He's the founder of the Smile Organization, and I'm going to be doing some videos about people that have inspired me in my life, like real life testimonies of people that I've seen come up from rock bottom, like really go through the fucking fire and come out on the other side shining. So Robert, like I said, he's the leader of the Smile Organization. They go out, they feed a lot of people, man. They give people toys and stuff at Christmas. And I just wanted to tell you a story about Robert. I've known him for probably about 12 years now, and I've seen him like really progress in life. Like when I first met him, he's really into rock and roll, like that, you know, that really hardcore stuff. And that's his thing, you know. So when I first met him, he would tell me stories about how he was you know, really in dark places, and he kind of had this dark side about him, and he had like these crazy tattoos, man, and you could just tell like he had this dark side, this dark past that he had been through. And over the years of kind of sharing my faith with him and seeing things happen and seeing him grow, like I seen him go past that dark side. I seen him get them crazy tattoos covered up, and I seen him grow as a person and really help people as a person and help people as a leader. I've seen him literally give damn near the shirt off his back. Like I've seen him give people the last of his dollar, his last a bit of his money, just so they could eat or have a place to sleep or a hotel room for the night. He was a sales manager for an organization, and whenever you're in certain organizations, you deal with a lot of drug addicts, man. And I seen this dude like literally pick people up off rock bottom, go get them clean, and help them off the streets, give them a place to stay. Like I remember at his old house, man, I'd see like 8, 9 people over there, man, just staying the night. Like he didn't care, man. He would literally give his home to anybody that needed it and anybody that was willing to change. He just didn't want people there fucking up and doing drugs and stuff like that. So seeing him do all these great things and growing as a man, it was kind of crazy story, kind of like what happened to Job. He's with a young lady, and she ends up, they have a baby together, and she ends up abusing drugs, and their relationship kind of got sour, and he had some domestic things that came up that caused him to be incarcerated. He couldn't see his daughter for a while. I think it was like 2 years, or was it 2 years? 2 years. So it was 2 years, and I would see him post on Facebook every day, like, and you could just feel his pain, and I would call him and try to cheer him up or just tell him something that would try to help him or motivate him. And I just remember promising him, like, man, if I promise you one day, bro, you're gonna see her again, dude. You just gotta have faith, dude. Just grind, get your life right. You can do this, man. I know some fucked up shit's happened to you. You didn't deserve it. But he really kept his nose to the grindstone. Like whenever a lot of people crumble, and knowing that, so he was addicted to drugs for a lot of years, man. And was homeless and all kinds of stuff in his past. And it's very easy for people that have been addicted like that, for whenever you lose everything that you've worked so hard for, it's very easy for people to give up and give back into those old ways of doing drugs or drinking alcohol or whatever the case may be. So for him to stay strong during that time and to continually to progress, and you know, he's not perfect. None of us are perfect, but to see him take those L's and to take those licks over and over again and to keep grinding and to do whatever it takes, being humble, working his fucking ass off, doing whatever it takes and not going back to those old ways is very, very inspiring. So those whole 2 years, he didn't know for sure if he was ever going to see his daughter again or what was going to happen, but he knew that he was going to fucking die trying to see her and make it happen. So finally, after 2 years, he finally seen his daughter again. I think he just got done visiting her today. So I wanted to let Robert, just let him tell you a little bit. Just ask Robert, what are some things that helped you along this journey, and what are some people that you might have followed or some things that you did that you might want to tell these people that will help them out?
The first most important thing that really helped me out in this life is it's all about your mindset. You have to change your mindset in this world, because if you have that loser mindset, guess what? You're going to be a loser. Well, I'm sorry, man, but Joe and I, we're champions, and there's a lot of people out there that are champions. They just don't understand it, and they don't know it. You have to wake up first 20 minutes of your day, and you have to input some knowledge, something that's going to make you better every day. You have to work on yourself 10 times harder than anything else in your life, because if you're not working on yourself, guess what? Ain't nobody going to work on it for you. So you have to work for yourself. I've seen this gentleman come from a kid, man, from nothing, man, to come up to where he's at. I'm so proud of my boy. You know, now he's doing these videos and stuff, and when he asked me, hey, would you mind doing with me? I said I would be honored to, because I watch enough of these every day. I've been doing this for over 2 years. When he said it was 2 years since I seen my daughter, he is correct. But for those 2 years, I've just been educating myself. I've been reading. I've been doing the things that I'm weak at are the ones that are starting to turn into my strengths. Like, I couldn't read. I was a slow reader. I couldn't do it. I didn't want to do it. But then I decided, hey, I got to read every day to get better at it. So I keep grinding. I keep grinding. One of my favorite phrases is persistence crushes resistance. So in this life, if you want something, you have to get off your ass and go get it. Nobody's going to give it for you. Grind, grind, grind. Make it happen. Find it. You can do it. You know, you have to look deep down within yourself, because we have everything that we need within us, but you got to look for it, you know, and you can make anything happen when you believe, you know. One of the great things that I love to do, like he's already mentioned, I'm with the Smile Organization, and what we do is we feed people once a week. There's weeks that I don't know where the money's going to come from, where the food's going to come from. I have no idea, but I have faith, and I know the good Lord's going to make it happen. So he provides. I have the Southern Cross. Like I said, I've gone to Starbucks. I've gone to many different places that donate food, and then I'm able to feed over at least 100 plates per week for people. Out of last year, out of 52 weeks, I was able to feed 32 weeks of those 52 weeks. So it felt good to be able to go out there and feed these people, and they appreciate it, because, you know, if they wouldn't get that plate of food, they wouldn't be getting anything, you know what I'm saying? But they get to eat, and that's a great feeling. And that's something that I'm going to install into my daughter, because I'm going to leave her a legacy of love, peace, and joy, and knowledge. You know, I'm not going to leave her a whole bunch of money and stuff like that, something that she can go through. No. Knowledge, man, that's key. Something that you need to show your children, educate your children, you know. Me and him, these knuckleheads, man, if we can do it, anybody can do it. That's the whole key about it, guys, is that you have the choice in life to flip it around. You can be a dumbass all you fucking want all your life, but you have that right to change it, man. And we're two prime examples of that we have flip-flopped it around. Yeah, I used to listen to the devil's shit, dude, and do all that stuff. I'm still a musician, still do my music, but I've changed my path, you know. I've turned it around, man. It's about giving back, you know. A lot of people say karma's a bitch and this and that. Well, yeah, she can be that. She really, really can. But she can also be very beautiful, and it's up to you to make her beautiful, because what happens is, in this world, is you're a sum of what you put out. So guess what? If you're putting out crap and shit, this and that, guess what you're going to get back at that? But if you're putting out peace, love, and joy, and helping as many as you can, because it's less about you than what you think it is. Help your fellow man, help your fellow friend, man. There's people in the streets, kids in the street, people dying out there, man. All it takes is just you wanting to do something about it and make a difference, you know. I love the videos this gentleman makes. They're really strong, you know. It's great to see him doing this, you know. I'm telling him, keep doing them, keep doing them, keep doing them, and he just keeps getting better and better. So when you find something that you're passionate about, jump on it, make it happen, man. You're the only one that can make it happen.
It's great, man. Appreciate it, Rob. You guys, you got to think about this, man. There's so many people. We're prime examples of people that have came from fucking rock bottom. If you're going through some hard shit right now, if you're missing your family, if you got your kids taken away, whatever the case may be, know that you can climb back to the top of that fucking mountain. You can get out of that fucking pit that you're in if you keep grinding. And it takes steps, and it takes work, and it takes effort. And you can't be a little punk bitch in this shit and make a bunch of excuses to stay down in the pit and say, oh, I can't do it because of this or because of that, or all these bullshit situations of why you can't. Find the reason of why you can today. Let's go make it fucking happen. Y'all have a good night. Let's focus on having a good week and a great fucking 2020.
Grind!